The hotel key card quivered between my fingers, its cheap edge digging into my palm as the clerk's words detonated in my skull. Room 412, sir. Enjoy your stay. My stomach churned. Room 412. That wasn't our room. Ours was 614, the one Lena and I had stayed in during our last weekend getaway. The same Lena who had kissed me goodbye that morning. Suitcase already packed for her business trip to Chicago. I'd even driven her to the airport myself, watching her away with that easy smile she always gave when she was hiding something behind it. Yet here I was, 30 miles from home, standing in the dim lobby of the Grand Meridian Hotel, holding a key to a room she'd never mentioned. The clerk, a thin man with hollow eyes, slid another card to a woman standing beside me, oblivious to the storm breaking inside my chest. My pulse thundered, drowning out the low jazz from the lobby bar, the chatter of strangers, the hum of the air conditioning. Lena's voice from the night before echoed in my mind. It's just 2 days, Mark. I'll be back before you even miss me. She had laughed then, light, genuine, or maybe forced. I couldn't tell anymore. The key card burned hotter in my grip. I'd only come because of a text, an accidental calendar notification that popped up on my phone earlier that afternoon. Meeting, Grand Meridian, 8 p.m. No other details. At first, I'd assumed it was an old reminder, but curiosity twisted into unease, and unease into dread. I told myself I was being paranoid as I got in the car. Now, standing here, I wished I'd stayed home. The elevator ride to the 4th floor was suffocating. The mirrored walls would back a reflection I barely recognized. A man in his 30s, unshaven, eyes sunken with doubt. Maybe she'd come back early, I told myself. Maybe it was a work meeting. Maybe there was a mistake. Each thought frayed under its own weight. The hallway smelled of cheap detergent and stale coffee. Room 412 sat at the end. Just another door, yet it felt like a cliff's edge. I stood frozen, the key hovering over the slot. My body screamed to turn back, to forget, but my hand moved anyway. The light flashed green. The lock clicked open. The room was dim, lit by a single lamp. The bed unmade, sheets twisted. The air carried her perfume. Citrus and jasmine. Sharp, familiar, painful. My breath caught. My knees wavered. Then I saw it. Her navy blazer, the one she'd worn this morning, hanging over a chair. Beside it lay a man's crimson tie, coiled neatly like a serpent. Mark! Her voice cut through the silence, brittle and high. Lena stood in the bathroom doorway, wrapped in a hotel robe, her damp hair clinging to her neck. Her eyes widened, not in guilt but in fear. What are you doing here? My mouth went dry. I looked at the tie, then at her. Business trip? I said slowly. Chicago, right? She didn't answer. Her lips parted, but no words came. And then a man stepped out behind her, tall, broad-shouldered, shirt half unbuttoned. Everything okay, babe? He asked casually. That word, babe, detonated inside me. Rage flared, pure and blinding. Who the hell are you? I snapped, stepping forward. Mark, please, Lena said, her voice shaking. This isn't what you think. Then what is it? I shouted, my voice echoing off the stairwell walls. You told me you were in Chicago. So what the hell is this? The man froze, realization dawning too late. He mumbled something about leaving, grabbed his jacket, and slipped past me. Lena didn't stop him. The door shut behind him, and the room fell silent except for her trembling breath. She sank onto the edge of the bed, face buried in her hands. I'm so sorry, she whispered. I didn't mean to hurt you. Then why? My voice cracked. Why lie? Tears welled in her eyes. It wasn't planned. I just needed to feel something again. Work's been killing me. You've been so distant. I felt invisible. Her words sliced deep. Distant. I've been working overtime. For her, for us, for the house we dreamed of. I wanted to throw that truth at her, to break her the way she'd broken me. But guilt slithered in. Had I failed her somehow? Had my silence pushed her here? So you chose him? I asked quietly. She shook her head, tears spilling freely now. It wasn't about him. It was stupid, reckless. I thought I could escape, even just for a night. I was wrong. I wanted to believe her. God, I did. But the evidence lay everywhere. The tie, the perfume, the tangled sheets, the key card burning in my hand. I trusted you. I said, I trusted us. She stood, reaching for me. Mark, please. We can fix this. I love you. The word love sounded empty now, a ghost of what it used to mean. I looked at her one last time, searching for the woman who once laughed at my terrible cooking, who held me through my father's funeral, who swore we'd never lie to each other. But all I saw was a stranger who betrayed me. I dropped the key card onto the bed. It landed beside her, a quiet, final goodbye. I can't do this, I said, turning toward the door. Her sobs followed me into the hall, sharp as broken glass. I didn't look back, but the real wound came later at home, when I found her wedding ring on the kitchen counter, resting beside a handwritten note. I'm sorry. I don't deserve you. Pinned beneath it was a photo of us, smiling on our first date, unaware how easily love can crumble.